One, two, three, four.
Hey everyone, I had a busy few weeks in Copenhagen with Fashion Week, Valentine's Day, and friends visiting. We also had a lot of snow and Copenhagen turned into a complete winter wonderland. So let me show you what I got up to. Hi, so it's Fashion Week in Copenhagen, which is very exciting. I love Fashion Week and I'm going to take you with me. I have quite a few events and dinners and a fashion show to go to. The show is for Baum and I've never been to one of their shows and I literally cannot wait. They're one of my dream brands and I can't believe I was invited to go. It's crazy to me that this is my life, like getting invited by brands to go see their collections and go to their shows and pick out pieces that I like. I literally always dreamed of that when I was younger. And it's also so funny to see how I've grown in my career, I guess, because when I went to my first Copenhagen Fashion Week, I literally strung my friends along with me that summer to come with me, and I was looking at all the free events that I could possibly go to, and we were stumbling across fashion shows and like looking from the sidelines. So now, a few years later, to be actually a part of Fashion Week and to have actual invitations from these brands is mind-blowing to me. Literally what hard work and some consistency can do. But it's definitely going to be a busy week. I'm very excited. I feel super motivated and so happy. And I hope you enjoyed the little bits and bobs that I get to film. My first day of Fashion Week started with a mindful Pilates and sound bath class in partnership with Elle Denmark and H&M Move. It was the perfect way to intentionally start a busy week. I was dressed head to toe in the new H&M Move line and also enjoyed a delicious breakfast. The rest of my day was filled with work behind my laptop and some Fashion Week planning, before I headed out to a collection presentation for Stella Nova, a Copenhagen-based brand, followed by a dinner with Substack at Soho House. I saw a bunch of friendly faces. One of my favorite parts of Fashion Week is connecting with the most inspirational people. And it also began to snow that night. Day 2 of Fashion Week, I went back to Soho House, this time to check out the new Charles & Keith collection. I customized my own little bag charm and had some breakfast, then headed to the office to get some work done. This is the charm I made. With my name. And then I got a little bag as well. So cute. Now I have to go back to work. It's always so weird that I get invited to these things. Like, what do you mean? Crazy. In the evening, I stopped by an event with Elle Denmark and a new Danish brand, Rouge, and then had dinner with Charles and Keith, where I got gifted another beautiful bag, and then stopped by another dinner with my agency. My last busy day of Fashion Week started with a hair and makeup appointment with Redken and YSL Beauty. It felt so nice to get glammed up, especially because I had a shoot later that day. I also checked out the new Echo shoe line. I then stopped by another presentation for Beal Studio, a small Copenhagen-based brand, and had a photo shoot with OOTD. My day ended in the most perfect way possible with a fashion show for Baum and Fur Garden, one of my favorite Danish brands. It was such a pleasure to attend, and it really felt like a special moment for me. It's post Fashion Week. It's actually been like 10 days since Fashion Week. I ended up going to Serbia and Croatia to go visit my family, which was actually very refreshing and nice. After such a busy Fashion Week, it was nice to just be in a little village with family, taking it slow. It was a good breather, but we're back in Copenhagen. I have an exciting weekend planned, and I'll take you along with me. I had a special Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, escaping Copenhagen for the afternoon. We first got breakfast at Skipper Bakery. A coffee and BMO are a must for me, and they bake their buns in the shape of hearts. We then took the car out to Forso. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but it's a lake outside of Copenhagen. We were here all afternoon and walked around and just enjoyed the sun and snow.
Kiss me when you're feeling blue. I wanna lasso the moon of all the things I could do. I'd rather tangle up with you. Kiss me, honey, kiss me. You're my favorite work of art, whether near to me or far. Darling, you have my heart, that you'll always be a part. Kiss me, honey, kiss me. I know I've been distant, but if I could fix it, I would do it right.
Although it was magical enjoying the winter day outside, we did freeze a little. In the evening, we went back home and made a cozy fondue dinner. I was on salad duty, like always, and my boyfriend had a new fondue set that he had for Christmas that he wanted to try out. It was a perfect way to end the day.
Kiss me, honey, kiss me.
I can do whatever you want. You just tell me.
The next day, we took the car out of Copenhagen again. I had friends visiting from Amsterdam, so we drove out to Louisiana Museum, one of my favorite art museums. They have a beautiful outside space and constantly rotating art exhibitions. We had the pleasure to see the work of Jean-Michel Basquiat. In the evening, we went to Bacca de Busque for dinner. Whenever my friend's in town, we somehow always end up here. We shared a bottle of wine, had delicious vegetarian food, and ended the evening with dessert and tea. Hi, good morning. I had such a fun weekend. It was Valentine's Day on Saturday, and I spent it with my boyfriend, and he was in charge of planning everything. And it was just a very cozy day. We got BMOs in the morning, which is my favorite thing to do. And I typically don't have time ever to go with my boyfriend to go get breakfast because we're both really busy and we're on complete opposite schedules as well. So it was super special that we went out and got breakfast together. And then we went out of Copenhagen, walked by a lake, froze to death a little bit, but the sun was out, which was nice. And then in the evening, we were just at his apartment. He was in charge of making dinner as well, and we made fondue. He got this really beautiful fondue set from his grandma for Christmas, so we finally used it together. And I've never had fondue before with oil. When I think of fondue, I always think of cheese fondue or chocolate fondue, but we made it with oil. So you heat up oil in like that fondue pot and you cook your veggies and your meats in the oil. It was very good, but it was the first time trying it like that. And then we just ended the night with ice cream. And then this weekend, I also had one of my best friends from Amsterdam visiting. So she was here from Friday until Monday. And then we got dinner together on Friday. And on Sunday, we went to Louisiana Museum, which is one of my all-time favorite museums in Denmark. It's a little bit of a drive outside of Copenhagen, but definitely worth it. There was this beautiful Basquiat exhibit, which was so nice to see in person. And we tried to go outside for a little bit, but it was too cold to be there for a long time. And we ended Sunday with dinner at Bacca de Busque, one of my favorite restaurants in Copenhagen. And my friend has visited me a few times here, and every time she comes to visit, we always end up going to Bacca de Busque. If you haven't tried this restaurant, you absolutely must. I always thought it was vegan food, but I learned on Sunday that actually it's vegetarian because they use butter in almost all of their dishes. Butter is the secret ingredient, and I feel like that's why the food is so tasty. I was always amazed how like vegan food could taste so good, but it's butter. It's not vegan, it's vegetarian. Tonight I'm going out for a birthday dinner with a friend, Carla. It was her birthday a few weeks ago, but she was in South Africa for her birthday. So we're gonna go out for a cute little dinner at Graziano, which is an Italian restaurant in the city, which I've never tried before. But I'm very excited to see her and have some good food together.